Police have caught a man who they say used Facebook Marketplace to target his victims. They say he actually pretended to sell stuff only to steal his buyers' money and leave them empty-handed.
7 News anchor and reporter Diane Lee has a warning for anyone looking to do business with strangers. Diane.
Well, Tom and Amy, online sites like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist can really be helpful in connecting buyers and sellers. But there are important things that you must do to protect yourself. And in many cases, there are safer options at your fingertips.
Persian, it's 100% wool, and they're all hand knotted.
Carrie Noss kicked off her rug selling business on Facebook using invite-only vetted selling sites based on the honor system. You leave the goods on the porch, the buyer leaves the money.
Really, you had to trust the people that you were selling to, and if that element isn't there, it can be really scary.
One site she's stayed away from, Facebook Marketplace, which, like Craigslist, has no administrator reviewing posts.
You just don't know who you're going to be buying from and what the situation is going to be.
Greenville Police say 4 separate buyers found that out the hard way in the last few weeks. Quatarquise Watts arrested over the weekend after police say he robbed would-be buyers.
People were using Facebook Market in these instances, and they were trying to purchase a phone or some type of electronic equipment. The person would meet him, and before they would exchange the phone, it would just be him snatching the money from their hands and leaving.
Sergeant Jonathan Bragg says Watts lured the victims to meeting places he had picked, the Jamestown Point apartment complex or the Haywood Mall parking lot.
The point is, not every public meeting place is equal. This law enforcement center parking lot much safer than this mall parking lot where it's so big things can easily go unnoticed.
See the patina here, you can see a little bit of the foundation there.
Noss has since moved from online selling to this storefront on Lawrence Road.
I'm so happy to be where I am, and it feels much safer.
So, Tom, obviously not everyone can get into a storefront, but the truth is that there really are safer options. Just look for those vetted sites. There are so many. East Side Greenville Sell and Swap, there's Fickle, there's a ton of them online on Facebook. And then you also have eBay and things like that have reviews.
Now, for those people who, Diane, maybe don't feel comfortable going to a police station parking lot, even though that is, I think, a really good suggestion of a place to go, what other environment, what other surroundings might you suggest for
Well,
them?
this is really interesting. Someone asked me, hey, you should look into the gas station. So I called the QT, and they said literally 2 weeks ago they just teamed up with the Charlotte police station because they've been having a lot of issues up there.
Okay.
And now they're designating a spot over there that's well lit, camera lighting, and encouraging people to come. And they're going to explore that first and see if they're going to spread that. But also the Greer police station, I should note, right on Miller Street, they actually have a pole there with a button, and they encourage people to do selling there as well because you can just press that button if anything goes wrong and it calls 911 directly.
And we see a great example of why that is so important to choose a safe spot to do these transactions.
Yeah, it really is. And it's out there, so people should definitely use it.
All right, Diane, thank you for that. More later on tonight at 6.
You bet.